Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Killing Street 37.
And I am Silencer.
And this is the Team Kill Podcast, episode 72. Guys, the absence was my fault, 100%. I'll get into it, okay? But first, happy Black History Month. We have, we're going to try to include some facts about, things in gaming that involved important black people. So here's one of them. Gerald Jerry Lawson. He was one of the few black engineers in the gaming industry during the 1970s. And though one of the few, his impact resonates tremendously throughout the gaming world. You don't get called the father of the video game cartridge for nothing. Lawson and his team led the development of the Fairchild Channel F, aka the precursor to the modern day video game cartridges. This game-changing idea was adopted by Atari and Nintendo before he left to make history as the owner of VideoSoft, the first black gaming development company. Pair that with the spot in the World Video Game Hall of Fame, and that would be his legacy. So there you go. Gerald. Yeah, well, the Nintendo cartridge, the cartridge for games. So they adopted it, and then created their own thing. So that's, that was nice. It didn't last very long because the cartridge came and went, but it was definitely important for gaming.
Hell yeah.
Silencer, how was your weekend, sir? It's been 2 weeks.
Full of I don't know how to explain it. It's been full of ups and downs, mostly, busy.
Yeah.
Your boy got into a nice little rhythm of trying to rip my hair out so I can be like you.
Headshot.
I know, my shit's looking nasty. I had to put a hat on today.
Oh, damn, how the hell does it look nasty when it literally looks the same?
Because, it requires a lot of things to be bald, fam. It's not
but you
like
don't have to comb your hair too. You're like, I gotta.
But you gotta cut it. You gotta cut it because then it looks retarded, bro. It serves like a horseshoe. Like it looks nasty, fam. I can't go outside looking like that.
A fucking horseshoe.
But cutting it every day is like terrible. Like I hate it. I hate cutting it every day.
Yeah, I can imagine. But you know what? Aside from that, besides hating, your boy got into some nice little adventures, So listen, I think within this two months or so, I'm going to try and get my adventures abandoned, crazy adventures channels going.
This fucking guy.
I've got a lot of inspiration, so it's not gonna be fucking top notch, but it's a start. I found some cool little locations around here, so I might go.
Yeah, that's a good TikTok thing, TikTok loves exactly scary talk. Yeah.
Even if I don't have to, go to on location, I can just do a little thing. If I can add some nice little horror with some, some nice little funny moments and reactions, I think it'll be dope.
Yeah, those are definitely something you could do. And people love that type of shit. Like I've noticed in America, especially women, okay, that are scared of everything. They love watching shit about serial killers and ghosts and haunting houses and shit.
You know why? Because, they're like, damn, I should get ideas so I won't get caught when I kill my husband.
Nah, they get caught. See? Because they had the Ted Bundy one, and they're like, damn, Ted Bundy was actually attractive. Boom, bitch, you would have been dead. That's how he got you.
No, I'm saying, so they won't get caught when they do it to their husband.
Oh, when they kill us.
Yeah, see?
Nah.
They're on the table.
Nah.
Women get too emotional. Still get caught.
Women get too emotional, bro.
Have you seen these, especially these damn Latinas, bro? Hiring hitmans and everything to kill them?
I know. I've heard about the hitman stuff. They can try to hire a hitman, Let me tell you something right now, ladies, okay? A hitman, a good one, is not, he's not going to want to smash, okay, as payment. You gotta cough up the bread, fam. Okay.
Not accepted in the payment plan.
Yeah. Giving up the cheeks is not fucking a part of the payment plan. Okay, it's a start, but it's not enough to get the job done.
My hitman is not the only thing he's gonna be hitting.
Headshot.
Yeah, but like Agent 47, if you get Agent 47, okay, popular hitman, renowned, okay.
Imagine if that food just comes into your apartment. What would you do?
Oh, I'd just fucking lay down.
Here, take me.
Yeah, listen, if you saw him, you took something, okay? It's already
I
in
would
your
offer him
system.
some Bosley.
Nah, you need to offended him.
You're still gonna die. Why not just make a joke out of it?
Nah, if you see him, you're dead already. Okay, he put something in your water. He's confronting you on your last moments. Okay, like it's
So why not
over.
make fun of him?
Nah,
Get the last joke. Get the
nah,
last laugh. He might
nah,
laugh with you.
nah. That's
I would do
terrible.
that.
Nah, because then you're just going
I find
out.
joy in death.
Nah, you can't enjoy it though.
I find joy in death because it's your last time. Try to have fun. You can't change it. You can't reverse it. You can't be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna respect you. Maybe that will stop you from killing me. Fuck that. That boy's getting a ball joke, and that's it.
Out the fucking gate. You're terrible.
Open my fucking door, bitch.
Nah,
You're gonna
I'd be
get
too
these fucking
scared.
jokes.
I'd be way too fucking like. As soon as I see him, I'd be like, "Damn, like you've never been seen," you know. So I see you now, and like I'm just thinking to myself, like, "Damn, what the fuck happened? What did I do?" You know, it's scary.
I fucking whenever you stare at the sun and then you like, push your eyes down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll fucking do that and be like, damn, bro, that dome be hitting hard.
Nah.
Headshot.
See, you're playing too much. You play
And
too
then
fucking
boom.
much.
So, aside from that, it's I've got a lot of stuff going on personally and I guess professionally. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to do this year and focus on it because it's time for new ventures, I guess. So I'll have
Yeah.
the graphic thing, but I'm also going to do that thing. And see, here's the thing that I'm kind of not worried about, but I am putting yourself as a brand leader and them going to you on your personal side and be like, oh shit, he likes this dark shit. I'm not gonna buy from him. So I'm ready to take that rejection just because of that. 'Cause you know how some people are. So
Yeah, you know what? I've always said that business and personal are two different things. You know, R. Kelly raped women, but
and
music
people still bought their shit, huh?
and people still
Oh.
bought music. You know, people
Girls
still
are still
listen to
going
music.
crazy even after they knew.
Yeah, you got to learn to separate shit. You know, Jimmy John's, notorious, the guy that owns it and made it, who's I believe his name after, homie, be out there in fucking Africa, just be killing fucking animals left and right, and I still go eat a sandwich over there, bro. Just
Well, Papa John's, huh?
I listen. He didn't call me nothing racial, so
The pizza,
the
he's still here for
pizza, better ingredients, better pizza. Okay.
He needs better jokes.
He just needs better fucking, I don't know why the fuck he was on the phone talking that reckless like that.
That football's probably fucking on heroin or something.
Something. He don't look right, bro. Ever since he quit, he don't look right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
His
wild.
demeanor. So, aside from that, being busy and wasting my time on watching all these videos, I'm gonna tell you something straight out. Something I want to do in the future. As stupid and crazy as it sounds. Okay.
All right.
Here you go. You can judge me for it.
All right.
All right. I want to get into the fucking dark web and buy something to experience it.
See, I'm scared of that too. Like,
I am too,
don't
but
know
you
how
know
you
what?
get onto the dark web.
Oh well, I already found a way, so it's easy. That's not the point.
I thought it was like you turn on incognito. Like
No, that's
you just
they'll find guys real quick.
you turn on incognito and you just start looking shit up.
So trying to hide all his web history with that, and then you turn it back on. Oh yeah, why is it still there?
Yeah,
Man.
they still track you.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. Hopefully in the future I'll do. It's scary, but it's an experience. I'm the kind of person that goes towards dangerous shit, I guess.
What would you get? If
Well,
you
I've been seeing
did?
it. So I've been seeing a lot of these mystery boxes, but I think they're fake. The YouTubers plan it, and then they're the ones that put the shit inside.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're real, but if they are, maybe get something like that. That'd be dope.
I had some questions about the the legitimacy of those. I see Mr. Beast, do it. I'm like, I believe it. I believe he did it. But when you talk about these fucking smaller content creators, like, fam, you don't have 50,000. You got like 2K subscribers, fam. You don't got 50,000.
I guess on some of the items that they have is fucking dumb. I've seen some that have like really creepy videos and shit of like old film type of texture on some videos with some weird ass shit. Maybe those are real, but somebody's supposed to be pulling out fucking ducks and
Oh, no.
fucking CD cartridges, like, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so aside from that, it's been a cool week. Busy.
Hell yeah. Listen, guys, the absence was 100% my fault, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. After the last podcast, boy, did I have a week full of shit that I had to do, okay? Let me tell you something. So it starts off leading up to the next pod day, okay? So we usually do the podcast Sunday, Monday, okay? Let me tell you something, okay? Monday, WWE Raw, okay? Live taping, decided to go hit that, okay? Now, it was a little crazy, okay? Being out in there, it was sold out. It was crazy, okay? Tuesday, went to the shooting range, okay? Played battleships with my lady, Caesar was silent, he was judging me based off my my gun skills, okay? I showed him a video. I don't have the video. I probably have it in my phone.
Yeah.
I aimed the gun with one hand. Didn't even aim like right. I didn't even look at it. But, the aim is just so legendary. Hit one of the things right dead center in the middle, right?
So legendary.
I sent him the silencer. He's like, oh, you did something, right? Yeah, it's edited, whatever, right? And then he doesn't even credit me on my accuracy. This was like, why'd the gun kick your hand back like that? And I was like, fool, it doesn't matter. It can kick it all at once. I still hit the target. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday was the day that I had been dreading for 11 months, okay? 11 months ago, I bought my girlfriend surprise Bad Bunny tickets, right? Which wasn't that much of a surprise considering the fact that they emailed her about it. Okay, I don't know what happened. The auto, put your auto email shit, and they emailed her about it, okay? So she figured it out. It was going to be like a Christmas present. She wasn't going to know. She found out the next day. Terrible. It was a Bad Bunny concert. I did not want to go to this thing. As it grew closer, I felt in my pit of my stomach that this was going to be something that I wasn't going to enjoy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was halfway true, okay? So we go to the venue. Venue's packed, okay? We just came from a sold-out event a day ago, okay?
Yeah.
That was not sold out. This was sold out, okay? I had no clue there was 3 to 4 floors of shit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking lying. It's a super spreader event, let me tell you. There's a shit ton of people, shit ton of Mexicans, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, not a white person in sight, okay? Crazy.
Did you get scared?
A little bit. Your boy got COVID and lost his taste and smell, okay? Still hasn't came back. So when I see people like this, I'm like, fuck, it's a wrap, game over. Let me just protect myself as best as I can. We go in there after like an hour, okay? The guy starts 2 hours late because of how fucking packed it is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This asshole performs both albums, okay? We're in there for like 3.5 to 4 hours. I'm the only person that might have just been sitting down, but sat down for the entire duration of the concert. I knew none of the songs, knew none of the lyrics. This man was speaking a Spanish that I knew nothing of. I didn't know the dialect of it, okay? Or Puerto Rican. I don't know what exactly what Puerto Ricans speak, okay?
Okay, mumble.
Headshot.
That was nice. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Listen, I had no clue what the fuck this guy was saying. So nonetheless, the beats were knocking. I bobbed my head a little bit. We're about to leave, right? It's like 3 hours past. I got to take a piss. The drive home is long. The line to the bathroom is long. The merch, everything's long, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, we're trying to go down this escalator. If you guys have been to Ball Arena, you know this escalator, okay? What you don't know is They stop it after a certain amount of people because the bottom lobby gets so packed that they're scared of people just piling up in the escalator and causing an accident. Okay, a little crazy. Okay, now I'm waiting in line. It's probably like 3 to 4 groups of people before me.
Okay.
It is hot. My girlfriend ran to the merch table. I'm holding in water. I ran out of water 2 hours ago. I almost faint. I'm not gonna lie. My legs got weak. My head felt super lightheaded. And as I was like losing consciousness, I was like about to grab onto the guy in front of me. And I snapped out of it. And I was like, fuck, no, I can't fall. You know what the fuck? Snapped out of it. We got the merch. It was like an $80 fucking shirt. And dipped the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I held my piss for like 3 hours, fam. It was crazy, okay? It was just crazy. But nonetheless, it was decent.
Experience.
It was decent. It was decent. I'm not going to say horrible because the beats were knocking, okay? The vibes were there. It wasn't my music, my vibe, you know? But, you know, you can't really go out, drink, and not enjoy yourself. So it was definitely cool. The day after, let me tell you, this whole week, okay? Boys been out. We went to Jackass to go watch the movie. Let me tell you something. Speaking of TikTok, if Jackass was back when TikTok was a thing, you know, prime peak Jackass, them like they're big now, but fuck, they'd be superstars, bro. Like people thought they loved the little crate challenge. Fuck, dude, these guys are like the shit that they do. It's so funny. That whole movie like put me on my ass laughing, bro. It was too funny.
There was a lot of people that were fucking saying that it wasn't that good. Like they lost their touch of whoever they were. They're just old.
Nah, they're funny. I think people are just mad they've just got to see like more dicks than they wanted, you know?
Yeah, there was a lot of that. I read about that.
There was a lot of, you know, I forgot, like, like, I forgot these fools, like, just show everything from the neck down. They don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I've never seen so many fucking, like, flaccid dicks in my life, you know? Pause. But,
Whoa.
and then the Super Bowl. Watched Super Bowl Sunday, which was yesterday. Very exciting. My team that I betted on won, the Los Angeles Rams. Congratulations to them. And that's about it.
So let's see, did you any side gambling, huh?
I did some gambling. So
Did you win? I'm assuming you did.
yeah, I won a little bit. You know, it's not oftentimes that you bet. Your boy's been out here doing 50 cent to $1 bets. That's it, okay? Parlaying the fuck out of it. So I usually do money line, and then I do a couple parlays, and none of my parlays hit. Parlays were anywhere from $500 to $1,000. I didn't get it. None of those. I just got the money line bet. But let me tell you something. Online mobile gambling for 50 cents to $1 is going to be like the highlight of my year. Like, I was telling my girlfriend, yeah, we could buy a lottery ticket, or we could just parlay a bunch of sports, you know?
No.
And she was like, you're wasting a lot of money. And I was like, am I? And I started to break it down to her. We go out to eat, that's $60. Okay? 60 to 100, depending on where we're going, okay? We don't get no investment in that whatsoever. Now, if we take one away of those meals and we individually place 60 bets or 120, depending on if they're 50-cent bets, you have the potential to win lots of money. But, you know, you hitting it is going to be extremely hard. So you got to, right now, I've just been kind of just putting like the negatives, but eventually I'm going to start to pay a little bit more attention to the actual stats and kind of figure out a nice little parlay so I can make some, you know, some coin. But yeah, your boy's been enjoying that so far.
Well, that's some good shit.
Yeah, it's some good shit. So that's about it for my weekend. Again, guys, the absence is my fault. I did tweet out, however, we weren't going to do the pod, so we'll do that. So before we get into rapid fire, okay? Hold on real quick. I don't even open these that often. Hold on real quick. Bear with me one moment. Oh my.
I need to watch more TikToks on how to open with the Mexican guy.
How do you open these? Oh my. Guys, I'm trying to open a Topo Chico. Hold on just a moment. Just a moment, sir. How do you open it?
With a dedicated tool.
I have a can opener. I mean, a bottle
hell
opener.
no. I mean, you tripping.
What do you mean? What do you use?
Fucking anything. A fucking pencil, knife, whatever the fuck I
Something
find.
happened. Oh, shit. Well, there you go, guys. I got it open.
Alright. After 40 tries.
You got yours?
No, I do not. I just got water.
Oh, man. We could have did some drinking. All right, guys. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This fool silencer's ego in Apex is fragiler than Odell Beckham's ACL.
Headshot.
Hey, we had to get back on Apex. Revive that spirit.
You know? I don't know.
You know, it's getting sweatier, I've heard.
Wow, you've heard, you experienced.
I experienced it. I cried and I just left. Alright. This fool is the if Arby's was a person picture.
Headshot.
Fucking Arby's.
You know, because nobody doesn't know how it's in business.
People are saying that it's a trend that we hate Arby's, but I'll digress, okay?
I don't
And
know. Trying to not. That's just weird.
At a point, it was trendy to dislike me. Now they can suck it, okay? Silencer is the graphic designer of all the poorly made memes Kanye West has been posting about Pete Davidson.
Headshot.
That is you, bro. You're behind it, okay? I recognize your handiwork.
Don't matter. You know, that pay is good.
Is it, though?
Yeah. Really
Kanye
is.
looks like a cheap asshole, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that fool puts his own price. $10.
Fucking.
Do my
that
full
meme's worth-
branding. $10.
Yeah, that meme was worth like $1, and he'll fucking sell rip bum clothes for like 20 racks.
For real. All done. All right. This one is the type to record movies with their phones. And then you see a big flying dome floating side to side.
Headshot.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a UFO. It's his head.
Headshot.
Oh man, bootleg. I could never, bro. I get so nervous even taking a photo in the beginning, and then
You
these
know, it's one of
TikTokers
those-
out here.
These fucking guys that record and then they capture everybody walking left and right, coughing, fucking laughing.
Who
Breathing
buys
hard as
bootlegs?
fuck.
Who buys bootlegs anymore, fam? Like those
Listen,
have to
we're
be
in
the assholes.
2022. We're
Yeah,
in
those have to be
2022.
the assholes that just fucking don't have a Blu-ray player, no type of
Cheap
internet.
assholes.
Yeah, gotta be a
Fucking
fucking
Kanye.
yeah, I gotta be a fucking Mexican. All right, guys.
Kanye.
Let me go get a napkin real quick. Time. Game over. Let me go get a napkin real quick, and then we'll resume the pod. All right. Yeah, but that's about it. You know, your boy got a little messy right here. Got to clean it up real quick. Use one of my
Your
favorite
usual-
shirts.
Usual
Oh.
Tuesday, huh?
Oh, it's everywhere. If
You
I
gotta
could
clean
switch,
it up.
if I could fucking put this camera towards how much topo I fucking spilled everywhere, hilarious.
Tuesday night cleanup time from the chest. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, you know, your
Gotta
boy's
clean my
usually,
chest, guys.
you know,
You
your
used to
boy's
that,
usually
huh?
good. You know, cleaning up.
Liquids good in your chest.
When liquids are around. Nah, I didn't get on my chest. I got on my fucking mouse pad.
Oh,
Not
I'm
the
going
first.
on those incognito mode too much.
Yeah, you know, speaking of liquids being put, you know, somewhere where it's not supposed to be, the Metaverse, ladies and gentlemen, has experienced its first sexual assault crime. Okay.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if anybody needs to contact Lisa Bloom. Anybody that's played any game for the past since existence, okay? If you've been teabagged in GTA, Modern Warfare, Apex, you too can be compensated as well, okay? So let me go ahead and read the article real quick, Silencer, before. Oops. Let me read the article real quick before we get into it, okay?
All right.
Virtually groped, this woman said, okay? After being tested for more than a year in a private mode, the platform was publicly opened December 9th in the US and Canada by Meta, also known as Facebook. However, an early tester of the virtual reality platform has since claimed to have been groped by another user and stranger while in the metaverse. Okay? Now, this is a little weird. It might be sensitive, but I'm going to just go ahead and keep reading it, okay?
All right.
She claimed that users are capable of blocking someone from interacting with them, an action that is not active by the tester, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they have the right to create their 4-foot bubble around them after this, okay? Where they could have some space where they can't be blocked by the person. Now, she said that people were getting all in her face. They grouped around her and that her avatar was sexually groped. It was a very uncomfortable experience, and it made her not want to be a part of Horizon, which is the actual metaverse. Now, Soundtrack, how do you feel about this, sir?
Weird.
Okay.
This is, I don't know, you said it's sensitive. Yeah, I agree, but it's ridiculous.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's ridiculous. This is gonna open up another fucking world of people trying to get some shit out, fall victim in digital without even happening.
It's gonna, yeah. Well, you know what? It's not gonna be super serious, and I hate the fact that people are even making this a thing. Like the article that I read was like super crazy.
Cancel culture exists, buddy.
Right. So a little bit more of the article. Within 60 seconds of joining, I was verbally and sexually harassed. 3 to 4 male avatars with male voices, essentially, but virtually, gang raped my avatar and took photos. As I tried to get away, they yelled, "Don't pretend you didn't love it and go rub yourself off to the photo." Nina Jane Patel, 43, wrote in a blog post. Okay, so I'm going to say what's the obvious here. Fam, you cannot get raped in the metaverse. You cannot get raped virtually, okay?
In anything digital.
In anything digital. If we're doing this, okay? Fuck, we got some issues coming forward in society.
Is this the New World Order that they were talking about? Huh?
Nah, New World Order shows like dominance, okay? It shows like fear and rights and stuff. This is either I don't know. I really don't know how to even call this.
Weird shit.
It's not rape.
No.
Your avatar was groped, put into weird positions by 3 to 4 men that fucking trolled. You got trolled. Okay? It's weird because like I said earlier, if this is a lawsuit, okay, where you got raped in the metaverse, you got sexually assaulted in the metaverse, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, like GTA, you're gonna get a homicide charge. You know, I mean, you get teabagged. Like, are we gonna give purple medals to people that finished Call of Duty without dying? You know, where does it draw the line? You know, like it's not as realistic as people make it seem. That's the thing. Fam, turn the fucking Oculus off.
It's easy to disconnect. Okay.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Turn that shit off. Leave. You got trolled. You didn't get raped. You didn't get assaulted. Okay. My avatar was touched. What? Your avatar was touched? What?
How do you feel your avatar getting touched? That's the thing. How?
Listen, I don't know. Okay. You don't feel anything. That's the thing. You don't feel none of that shit.
Close your fucking eyes and then see if you fucking feel the avatar getting touched.
Yeah. So it sparked this whole debate if that was real rape. Obviously, there was people that were saying that it is. Other people that were, just like you and me, that felt that this wasn't rape at all. As a matter of fact, it's even an insult to say that you were gang raped.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, like if you were to go to a survivor program for women that were raped and molested and sexually assaulted, they would laugh you out the fucking room. That is offensive to say. I got gang raped. And then they're like, "Oh my God, where?" And they're like, "The metaverse." Like, what? There's actually women here that got fucking raped.
In real life.
in real life. Yeah, don't fucking sit there and,
Real
and say
trauma.
your shit. Yeah, you got trolled, and that's about it. I hate the fact that we're even bringing this up, but you got trolled.
This is
okay?
what the world is fucking coming to.
It is. It is because it also brings up the fact that people say online bullying is a thing. That's true, right? With kids, it's online bullying. Fam, don't create a fucking Facebook account. Don't be on social media.
It's fucking disconnect. That's what I never understood. If you
Disconnect.
feel like you're getting
Don't
your
go
feelings hurt,
online. Don't let nobody say nothing about you. Who gives a fuck?
outside.
Yeah, there was a point where I was like super, like I had a bunch of friends on Facebook. I obviously I didn't know any of them. And one time I might have pissed off people, okay? Oh, people were talking shit left and right. It got to the point where I didn't want to be on Facebook like that, you know? You know what I did? I logged the fuck out. I turned off the notification. I didn't do shit. I didn't hop on back for like another month. And then after that, yeah, some of the posts were there, but Facebook removed everything automatically, you know, because of the words and shit that people use.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it's you let shit happen to you, okay? You allowed this to happen to you. You didn't like it. You didn't like the experience. And luckily, they added the protection bubble, which is like about 4 feet of space. It auto kicks people out, which makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, don't parade around that you were gang raped. You know, there's no reason why CNN or any of these blog sites, these news sites are picking this up as if it were a real case. Okay, is there going to be an Olivia Benson in the metaverse? Okay,
Listen, we're about to
Detective
get
Stabler.
into, there's gonna be a lot. I think this, like I told you, this is the opening for other fucking girls to see this and try to play victims and try to, I guess, replicate this kind of shit to get attention.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, attention, yeah. But it goes away from attention to what are you going to do now? How are you going to monetize this in favor of you? Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, they jumped ahead of it. They created the 4 little space to bubble. But imagine they didn't do that. And all of a sudden we have, you know, where you hear a calm darkness and then you hear, in the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous in the metaverse. The dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as Metaverse Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
I'll let the motherfucking avatar show up.
Brought to you by Mark Zuckerberg.
That's crazy.
Shit's fucking stupid, fam. I'm fucking done
100%.
and over these fucking assholes saying that they were touched like that. Luckily, it was a one-off, okay, and it won't happen again. I just do not want it to be a thing, okay? I do not want it to be a fucking thing where this progresses as. I'm not even talking about the case, okay? I'm talking about what happens when these companies develop these sexual encounters, okay, in the metaverse. These little rooms.
Get ready for OnlyFans, buddy.
OnlyFans. Like it just, I don't want there to be a future where like you do something and you say something in online or whatever, and it's like you said it to their face. You know, we have a lot of that actually throughout this entire podcast topics, but yeah, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what they said.
I mean, did you not think that's their agenda to fucking make real life into the fucking virtual shit?
I have a theory.
Okay. Let's hear it.
It's kind of stupid, but you know, just bear with me. COVID happens. A year later, the metaverse is talking. Oculus people are at home. People are doing Zoom meetings. I think they used a bunch of that shit. And I think they're rolling it out that way. You know, how convenient that they dropped that, and then we're doing these mask mandates. We're doing stuff at home where people are now doing everything at home. We're doing a podcast at home. You know.
Yeah, and then you go to the fucking store and they're like, "Yeah, no more cash. It has to be all digital." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no more cash. It's all digital. There's a coin shortage, And how convenient is it? You can shop in Walmart and then the food will come to your door.
The same day, a couple of hours.
Yeah, you can shop in the metaverse at Walmart, pick up the item, inspect it, remove it around, see the facts about it while you're there, the current price of it, and buy it, and then put it in your virtual cart. Okay, your virtual cart that's an actual shopping cart that you are pushing around in the metaverse, and it comes to you. I feel like it's a little sneaky, but you know, it's being small-minded apparently, but it's a little weird.
Oh yeah.
So, do you have anything else to say about that silencer before we move on?
Ridiculousness is coming. That's it.
Yeah, be careful, men. Okay, I need you to wear meta condoms. Okay, give Shorty meta plan B.
I get impregnated in the metaverse.
Meta DNA test for those women you just don't know. So,
I can drop hot sauce on them.
oh, put hot sauce in your meta condom. Yeah,
Digital awareness.
yeah. You know, protect your computer as well too. Okay, because these viruses. Tell you. We'll move on from there. Okay, so this is kind of still kind of a little, you know, sexually, you know.
Yeah.
Faze has a member named Swagg. Okay, this person is beloved by Cuzzair. Cuzzair loves Swagg. Okay, now Swagg recently tweeted that he would get a Raven software tattoo on his right cheek if they reverted the loadout. The loadout controversy was actually because instead of you buying a loadout as soon as you land or get enough money, okay, it was in the second round of a Warzone game, okay? A lot of people were dying off rip, okay? It was a terrible thing that they did for the game. Made it unplayable for some people. So in a way to kind of call them out for doing this, he kind of put this half-heartedly out, okay? The same day that he posted this, they reverted the loadout change, making it back to normal. Okay. Now you're left with the ginormous shoe in your mouth where either you put up or shut up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing how this is a topic, guess what he did? Yep, you guessed it. He tattooed Raven software on his right butt cheek.
Oh, wow.
Yes, which, by the way, respectfully looking, okay? Had a hard time believing that was a man's ass. Okay, that's all I'm just going to say. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Okay, talk about Raven soft cheeks. Okay? I had no clue. When I first saw the picture, I was like, damn, who the fuck is this? You know?
This was getting excited.
I didn't know. I was like, damn, who the fuck was this female that got this tattooed? And then Cuzzair sent me who it was from, and I was like, damn, it's kind of, you know, it's a little fucked up, but nonetheless.
You feel a little out of place, huh? Like you were coming out
felt a little out of place. He was viral. He went trending for both the cheeks and the tattoo and the gesture, which pretty much were telling people, hey, this is going to be a new little 5-minute trend. Let's go ahead and get it off, which prompted a lot of people to saying they're going to get their blank tattooed if certain gaming company changes this and does that, which I'm going to ask you right now after, okay? So your first thoughts on this, do you feel like he did the right thing by getting it tattooed and being a man of his word, or do you feel like there was a way out of it?
I mean, you fucking say something, you fucking do it. You did good.
Yeah, that's like, I mean...
You can't be a fucking, you know, a fucking man with that word. You fucking do something, I mean, you say something, you do it. Simple as that, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, but if you say, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse, you go out there and you fucking shoot pie on
That's different. That's metaphorically speaking.
Okay.
We're talking about, you know, I mean, this was intentionally knowing the consequences of reality, which you could do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I agree. I agree being a man of principle and saying something. I feel like if he wouldn't have done it, it could have hurt him. It could have hurt him and his credibility. It might have been nothing, you know, a flash in the pan moment, but nonetheless, he got it tattooed. Now, the scenario, I would ask you, and I'm going to ask myself and everybody that's listening, okay? Now, what game developer would you get tattooed in exchange for something you want changed in the game? or not changed in the game, but you want something from a game that you want either a game or you want a change, or would you want a feature or something?
Do you really want me to fucking answer that?
Absolutely.
Because the fucking answer is none.
Nah, but come on. If you like wanted to.
You know, there's gonna be a big depends on the game. Okay, so for the games I play right now, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because I don't play that many games.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, would you get PlayStation tattooed on your ass, like the symbol for a PS5?
I don't know. I would feel like I'm a fucking slave at that point.
Yeah.
See, that's where my mind comes in. You know, I think differently.
No, I
I'm
know.
like, yeah, I'm a bitch for fucking getting. Yeah, let me brand you like a fucking cow.
Yeah. I know. But that's why I was asking,
Your
like,
vibes.
if you had to do it, like, what would it be, you know? So,
Shit,
for example, for me, I'll let you give you some time to think. For me, it would be EA Sports, okay? And
you will get the EA on it.
I'd get the EA Sports, the circle logo, okay?
Okay.
And I mean, I'd even get the EA Big, like the company, okay?
Yeah.
I would do it for a remastered version of NFL Street, the first part, because the first part was chef kiss, fucking gold, okay? Or a remastered version, or even a brand new version with similar story mechanics from Def Jam 5 for New York. I get a Def Jam tattoo on my ass. So
Okay.
those would be my two. What would yours be?
You know, recent events coming out, I would say the developer for Horizon, which is Guerrilla.
Okay.
Okay, so I would do it if they would release a game with the same functionality, but instead of future robots, it'd be like some kind of dark, you know, mystical, spiritual world.
Oh, okay, so a little change. Okay.
Yeah, so the whole change, no robots, you know, no nothing, just different with spirits and that kind of shit. Okay.
Just animals. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, so that's one. Can't think of anything else. Let's see. Fuck, I don't know.
And that's a good one too, because like it kind of nobody's gonna know what the fuck that means, you know?
What?
They're gonna think you're just part of like the militia for the local, you know, place.
And then get
Guerrilla?
fucking kidnapped.
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, he's a part. He's part of the revolutionary people.
Kidnap this motherfucker. Get some ransom.
Huh.
Aside from that, I mean, I don't know what else. What other game? Shit, that's it. That's about it that I can think of from recent games and shit.
Yeah, that's about it, really. That's all I'd put. And you know, if we're just throwing it out there because you kind of didn't know, I'd revert any caustic nerf. Caustic would never be nerfed. He'd be back to normal, and that's
They'd be
it.
caustic nerdy.
Yeah, he'd be back to normal, and I get a respawn tattoo on any cheek. Okay, I wouldn't do a face
would get-
tattoo, but I
I
definitely
would
get
get the Xbox logo if they just sold their shit to Sony and started selling PlayStations with the Xbox logo on it.
Oh, no, you're asking for too much. All right. That was a funny scenario. For anybody that's listening, go ahead and tweet out or even comment in the podcast comment section down below. Let us know what you
Talking
would
about
do.
Twitter.
Yeah, where would you
Talking
put
about
it?
Twitter.
Yeah, all right, Twitter. Where would you
Little,
put
little,
it?
little thing. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start making a fucking Twitter account so I can, you know, be a part of this shit now.
right.
So, you know, we'll get to talk shit to each other.
Yeah, or I can give you the password to the fucking to the Twitter.
It's just different from being, you know, in your own company than personal, like you said. It's just
Yeah.
funnier.
Yeah,
Like
it
you see a
is.
fucking logo, but you don't see the face. You know,
Yeah.
we're
Sorry.
about to see the fucking face.
That's why today I have my face, and then your face is Mr. Beast. So
Oh, man, that's-
looking
what an honor.
especially Hispanic in this photo.
Why don't you just, you know, put the picture and then just send the money too,
Nah, you can't get none of this bread.
so they can, you know, so they can match all over.
All right. All right, we're moving on. Siberian teen jailed for 5 years after attempting to blow up a Russian government building in Minecraft.
I told you
3
it's coming.
Siberian
Fucking told you.
teenagers have been sentenced so
Fucking
far.
told you. First we talk about the fucking metaverse. And now this. What a world.
So it was one of those like nice little structures, you know, like one of those little things that you just go to Russia and take pictures of. It was
Yeah.
one of those.
Doesn't matter.
No. I understand. It's a little weird. It's a little touchy with the government. Okay, you can't really say nothing. You can't, do fake hits, and you can't you know what I'm saying. You can't name let's say you're doing some type of simulator and you get to name your character. You can't name him the current president and do nefarious things to him. They're very touchy.
Where's the amendment on this, huh? Where's the freedom of speech, the freedom of thought?
Well, it's in Russia, so I don't know exactly what the laws are over there.
You're a slave.
Like last time I heard about Russia and their type of government system, Joseph Stalin was out there running amok. So I don't know what it is anymore. But so that's the thing. They were jailed. They recreated it. They did something to where they could blow it up, and they were jailed for 5 years. It's only interesting to me because, again, it's in Minecraft. Mind you, the detail of the things are really nice. Okay, so let me read a little bit more. Undergoing training for the purpose of carrying out terrorist activities, one was sentenced to 5 years in a penal colony. So he was undergoing training for the purpose of carrying out a thing. So I don't know if that's related to to that. I don't think that's even come close to it. So, what are your thoughts on that before I read a little bit more from the article?
Nice. Imagine waking up one day and then you're just fucking having fun and then 5 years, buddy.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe, cause
You think they're trolling or not?
no, he got 5 years. That's not fucking trolling at all.
Oh, but like the Russian government, because they're a little heated right now. Do you think this is? Oh, sorry. Do you think this is like a look what we can do in a virtual? Now imagine what we can do in real life.
It might be a little bit skewed. So I'm gonna read the article and then we can kind of come to a conclusion. So the ruling falls into a broader pattern under President Vladimir Putin, in which young Russians are put behind bars on controversial and preemptive terrorism charges. A military court in Siberia sentenced 16-year-old Nikita Urarov to 5 years in the penal colony on charges of training for terrorist activities. The rights lawyer Pavel Chikov said on the messaging service Telegram, 2 other defendants were cleared of criminal charges and handed suspended sentences because they cooperated with the investigators. The hearing was held between closed doors, and 2 of the teenagers in Siberia city of Kansk were detained in the summer of 2020 for spreading leaflets in support of Moscow mathematician and anarchist activist who was on trial for vandalism. So, according to investigators, the teenagers were learning to make improvised explosive device and practice detonating them in abandoned buildings. The teenagers initially faced more severe charges of participating in a terrorist organization, but they were dropped due to lack of evidence. Okay, so it seems like they built the thing in Minecraft. Okay, so now it's kind of making sense now that we read the article. They know someone, they paid for someone to build a life-size version of said building, okay? Then they went and practiced putting the bombs. Technical difficulties from Silencer, guys. He will not be back for the rest of the podcast. We're going to go ahead and finish this out. We got a topic anyways. Hope he can get whatever's happening in order. Now, so it sounded like the guy was actually doing some type of online, offline type of thing where he was going to practice blowing up the building, but he decided to do it in Minecraft. Don't know why, but he was doing it. That's what the article made it seem like. Silencer was kind of just bringing up the fact if we could get in trouble for doing things like this online, or just in the game in general. I do feel like we're going to start to near that point, but it seems like the Russian government had some intel that these guys were doing. Not only this, in Minecraft, we were planning to do it to the actual building. So I could see how you got 5 years. Two out of the 3 people got no charges. Somebody snitched. That was an issue, I believe. So who knows what happened there? The guy got 5 years for simulating it and then kind of wanting to carry it out in real life because they found some practice bombs in a nearby warehouse, and 2 of them cooperated with the government on what was exactly going on there. So that was it for the article. The next topic, guys, I was going to talk about Dying Light 2. We'll save that for next week. Silencer is currently playing it on PC. I'm playing it with him on PC, but I finished it on PlayStation. And overall, fantastic game, guys. If you liked part 1, you're definitely going to like part 2. We'll talk about that more next podcast. Now, we're on to the final topic, guys. The final topic is going to be what we kind of talked about last time we were having a podcast. GTA 6 is confirmed. It is in active development after being, kind of mentioned here and there for the past 8+ years. Guys, we're finally going to get it. I think what we're going to basically get down to is when we're going to get it, okay? And I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I could see maybe the 2025, 2026, 2027, around there, because Lightyear said that it might be 2029. And then Caesar said it might be around the same process of what I think. I'm very excited because they're saying that they're a few years ahead of what they actually think is going to lead up to it actually being released, which is also nice, but you have the issues with Cyberpunk where they kind of fumbled the bag and they kind of set the precedent of people not doing their jobs as far as making games come out on time, but in pristine condition, okay? And you also have the fact that they are Rockstar, okay? And they had an issue with their Take-Two remake of GTA 3, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. They did say Take-Two, it was Take-Two's fault, and Take-Two said that everything was just a glitch and nothing too crazy that one time, and it's not because of the remake, it's just because of a glitch that's going around that they can't seem to fix. Says it's not their fault, that's the game, whatever. So we're going to see GTA 6. When we'll see it, we don't know, but we do know now that it's actively in development, which is good. They also have a title that they don't announce yet, and we're wondering what it could be. I still think Bully 2 is on its way to us, guys. I just don't know exactly when it will be. Hopefully that'll come out soon. And while we're here, guys, just kind of filling it in. Sorry, I know it's a little weird that I'm talking a lot, but we are also going to be focusing on Capcom because they have a countdown page. What could it be? Could it be DLC for Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8, which is the new one with, I forget what it was, but the Lady D, the vampire, the tall, thick one. Or, is it going to be Street Fighter 6? Is it going to be DLC? Is it going to be a collab? Them getting bought out by Sony? Who knows? We are going to see the next episode. Guys, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and take out a not take out, but go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what was your favorite part, things that we should talk about that we missed. Again, guys, Silencer had some technical difficulties and was unable to just finish the podcast, but he's a very busy man, and whatever something happens, he just has to handle it, guys. I'll let him talk about it if he wants to next podcast. But yep, make sure you're following us on Twitter, guys, at Team Kill Podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to Team Kill Podcast on YouTube. Other than that, guys, I'm out.
Killing spree! Killing spree! 37!
Give me some chon chon.